Welcome back, viewers. I'm Fatniss, and I just want to say Happy New Year, guys. I know it's 2025, and it's gonna be a new year for us. I hope you guys had a great night. So to all of you guys, I wish you guys a happy New Year. So let's move on to today. So today we're gonna be ranking Minecraft biomes. We're gonna get started. So we're gonna start with the Taiga Village. I think that's how I say it. So for this one, it reminds me of Alaska because the kind of brownish texture on the logs. This seems a little bit good, and some of the trees, they have a 2 and 2 grid, a 2x2 grid. Sorry, a 2x2 grid of logs. That get mine. I can get 4 on each row. So I think it's really good. So I think it's epic. Next up is the OG Plains. This is where it has many flat areas where I could build a house and many trees in the forest. So this one's definitely going in GOAT. Next up is a mushroom field. Now this one, it doesn't really have that much trees. All it has is just mushrooms, but not gonna lie, but the cows, but either way, when you dig down, there is some stone and some caves, so I guess I'll let it slide this time. So, and plus the cows, they do, and when you kill them, at least you get something to eat. So I guess. So for this one, I'll put it in good. I think. I need to give it credit where it's due. Next up is a jungle. Now this one is creative. It reminds me of when I'm feeding bamboos to pandas, or getting a lot of wood, because that tree, it actually does have a lot of wood. So this one's also going in epic. And next up is the savannah. Now for savannah, it almost reminds me of an African biome because of the trees. It almost seems like Lion King to me. The trees, actually, that's what it reminds me of. I don't know, but yeah. I'm gonna put it in epic. And next up is one of my least favorites, the swamp. The water looks unsatisfying because every time I even look for water buckets, it gets me nervous because I don't even know why the water is not even blue, just a little bit. It's just a little bit greenish and a little bit dark. I'm not sure, but I'll give it credit since they do have some color with the mushrooms, so I'll put it in mid. Next up is a desert. Okay, sorry. All right. Anyway, next up is desert. This one's also useful because if I even find this, I'll be able to get it infinite glass by just getting sand and everything. That way I can make a glass house or maybe underwater, I don't know. But another thing I like about this is that there is a chance that I might find a desert temple and a desert village. So this one it's definitely going in good. Next up is one of my favorites, the sunflower biome. This one has many colors, especially the sunflowers. It adds very peaceful colors to nature. There's even lots of flat areas where I could build a house, and there's even some colors that way I'll be able to make colorful beds. So this one's also going in GOAT. Next up is a cherry biome. This one is also one of my favorites because the pink trees actually give it a lot of color. And there's also some caves and some mountains that I can find. There is a big chance that I might even find some gold or redstone in one of those caves. So this one's going in epic. And next up is one of the worst ones, the Badlands. Literally, it's just terracotta and red sand. I know I see trees right over there, but it's gonna take a long time for me to get there. If I spawn near that thing, the Badlands, it would just take me 10 minutes or 5 to get to a single tree. That just exhausts me. And even if I get one wood pickaxe, how am I even gonna be able to build a house somewhere over here? All I see is just mountains and just bruh. So I'm not sure if I even like this one, so I'm putting it at worst. Next up is also one of my favorites, but I don't really visit often. But next up is the ocean. Well, there's actually two things. Another one is it's impossible to breathe underwater, but another thing is there is a chance that you might even find some treasure or a shipwreck. So I think it might actually be really good. So the ocean might actually be useful for building a house as long as you can breathe. So and there's even a chance that one of the treasures that you can find, or in a shipwreck, or maybe dig underwater or on land, there is a chance that it might actually be potion of water breathing or heart of the sea. For heart of the sea, you can make a conduit. I don't know what it's called, but yeah. I don't know what it's called. A conduit. Is that how I spell it? Well, if you guys know how to say it, just comment down below. But yeah, this is what's actually useful. And yeah, and guess what? Another thing I like about this is I learned that when you feed dolphins some raw salmon, they can follow you to the nearest treasure. So that's what I also like. So this one, because of how helpful it is, even though I have trouble breathing, it's also going in goat. Alright, so that's the entire tier list. Again, I wish you guys a happy new year, and let's make the best out of this year. Have a great day, and happy new year. Peace out, guys.